Hello, I was going to show you how coordinates works, and the best way to do this is to build some simple sliding doors. So if I show you, I have three different, one really easy, one automated, and one a little bit more complicated but an amazing door. So this is just like really simple. You have one button, open, second one, open, close. The way you have to do is this is the command. You will fill, and these are the coordinates with air. The coordinates are all these four. You have to fill this with air. That opens the door. And this one that will fill this area with red stained glass. The way how this works, this structure block, uh, this is just to make it easier to show you how this works. The coordinates. The first coordinates is this part, the three first one, and then we have the three second part. That the first one is here, this block, and the second one is this block. And we only put in these two because it will fill this whole area with air, and then same it will fill the red stained glass. We go to the next one. This one is automated, so we have basically we have exactly the same two blocks here, but we have combined them with the chain block. We will open it, and it will close by itself. So it's exactly the same blocks. Only different here is we changed this to chain, and we have to have it at conditional. That, and if you remember, conditional means this one needs to activate, then this one will. Always active, and delay in ticks, I have it at 80. 20 ticks was 1 second, so after 4 seconds it will close the doors. If you like put 10, that's half a second. You can see close it. So these two are like really simple doors. And here is the more advanced door. I can show how it will work. We just walk to it and it will open. Walk to it and it will open. And you can see like on the sides, it's a little bit more animated, so it looks more real. And the way this works, we have a repeating command block that is always active. I have it at 40 ticks, so it like every 2 seconds it checks if a player is in the right spot to open the doors. And the command for it is execute as hashtag all at hashtag self if entity hashtag self, and these are the coordinates. And here you can see that these coordinates change from the regular x, y, z to dx, dy, dz. And these can be really confusing for beginners. What the hell is this? And basically, this whole command it checks if a player is inside this whole area, and if it is, it will then fill these coordinates with air, so it basically opens the door. And I will show you exactly what this means. For this, I will first show you like this. So like you can see on my screen on the left, that's my coordinates. And this red line is the x, let's say axle. So it decreases when I go this side and increases when I go to this side. And the blue line decreases and increases. And the green one is up and down. Increase, decrease. So now I will let you know how this works. I will turn off this whole door. Yes. So, like again, these structure blocks are not needed for this whole setup. This is just to show you how it actually works. I have marked this spot because the first coordinates x, y, z, that needs to be this block because this is where it starts from. So basically the corner right there. This block's corner there. So now we have that coordinates, and then we want dx2. That means like the red line there. There we want this whole area to be 2 blocks wide from this one. So dx needs to be 2, 1 and 2. We want it to be 2 blocks high. So that's the y-axis. 1, 2. And then with the blue one, we want it to be, I have it set up at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that basically is what this means. This is the starting block, and this is how wide, high, and how long it will be. And if it detects a player inside this area, it will open the door, run fill with air. So the area is this that you can see here right now. The 2 second ones are just for visual sides. Change these also. We'll activate the door. So yeah, so like you see on the sides, these are just for the visual. It makes, you need to have these separate, of course, because if you would take it from that coordinate all the way to this coordinate, it will fill this whole thing, and we only want to fill these two. So with red glass on the left side and red glass on the right side. So these 3 basically opens the door, and we have these 3 closes the door. So here, when we have it to close the door, we have it on unconditional chain, always active, and we have it on a delaytix with 100. That's so basically when you walk inside the area, it opens the doors, and 5 seconds later it will close it. And this is just the same simple command. That area we will need to, when we close the door, we'll fill it with red stained glass. And these 2 is just for the visual on the sides, change them back to black. So I will inside here, it will put air and put this to red. And when it closes, it changes this to red glass and this to black. So it's pretty simple, as long as you understand how the coordinates works for this. You can change it to anything you want, but like for this door, I want it to be, you need to walk like up front to the door, then it will open, and same with the other side. So let's say if I change this was how wide it is. So we can put it, let's say, 8 blocks wide. This is so I can show you. I will put this 8 blocks wide. So now even if I walk on this side, it will open door. So now you probably do get it, what this means, how it works. And this is just like still pretty simple commands and just how to learn some basics using coordinates and everything. Okay, I hope you liked this. This was pretty simple, and the meaning of this whole video was only to let you know how the coordinates works in the command blocks, how to use them. The whole door thing was just to make it a little bit more maybe fun for you than just stand still and explain about some coordinates. And just comment below what you want me to do next. See ya.